So you've probably heard this terrifying idea making the rounds, right? The one that says AI is about to turn all these thriving online stores into, well, digital ghost towns. But what if that whole apocalyptic story isn't the whole story?
I mean, look at this. This is the kind of quote that sends shivers down your spine. $100 billion industry, an entire ecosystem built on getting human eyeballs on products, could just, poof, become obsolete. This is the core fear we're going to unpack today.
Okay, but here's the thing. What if that whole doomsday prediction is just fundamentally wrong? Now, it's not because these AI assistants, these agents, aren't coming. Oh, they're definitely coming. It's because the panic completely misunderstands what these agents will actually do, and more importantly, what we as humans actually want from shopping.
All right, so first things first, let's get on the same page and really break down the myth itself. This is the nightmare scenario that's being painted for the future of online retail.
So this is the big scare, right? The idea that an AI does all the heavy lifting, it reads thousands of reviews, compares prices everywhere, checks who has it in stock, and then just buys it using an API. The human? They never even see a website. They never see a product page. And if that happens, the entire online advertising model just kind of falls apart.
But that's the myth. And here's the reality check. It's not a shopping apocalypse. It's a traffic transformation. Your traffic isn't going to vanish into thin air. It's going to get filtered, it's going to get refined, and it's going to become incredibly, incredibly more valuable.
And this right here is maybe the most crucial thing to understand. That nightmare scenario of full hands-off automation, that only really applies to about 15% of what we buy. You know, the boring stuff, the commodities like batteries or paper towels. For the other 85% of the time, we humans are still firmly in the driver's seat, making the final call from a curated list or leading the discovery process ourselves.
So what does this actually look like in practice? Well, think of it this way. The shopping journey is shifting from this long, winding road with a dozen browser tabs open to a super fast express lane. That 45 minutes you spent aimlessly browsing becomes just 3 minutes of focused evaluation. The traffic isn't gone, it's just hyper-efficient. Okay, so this is the number that scares everyone. A potential 90% drop in raw impressions. And yeah, seeing that number in isolation, I get it. It absolutely looks like the bottom is about to fall out of the market. But wait for it.
Because here's the other side of that coin. While the quantity of traffic might plummet, the quality just skyrockets. You might reach way fewer people, but the ones you do reach are 400% more likely to actually buy something. This is the big aha moment. It's not about less traffic, it's about better traffic. Way better.
So if the game is fundamentally shifting from a volume game to a quality game, then what's the new rulebook? Well, there's a new strategy, and it's called AIO. AIO. It stands for Artificial Intelligence Optimization. You know how for years we've all been obsessed with SEO, search engine optimization to get seen by Google? Well, think of AIO as the next evolution. It's the practice of making your products and your brand easy for an AI agent to find, understand, and, most importantly, recommend.
And this isn't some fuzzy, high-level concept. It breaks down into 4 really clear, actionable layers. Is your product data structured so a machine can actually read and understand it? Do you have great reviews that are recent and specific? Is your logistics game on point? Are you in stock with fast shipping? And finally, is your pricing competitive at the exact moment the AI is looking? These are the new fundamentals.
Now, this is super important. AI isn't a one-size-fits-all thing. For functional, commodity stuff like laundry detergent, yeah, the AI is probably going to take over. But for something experiential, like fashion, where the fun is in the discovery and finding your style, the AI is only ever going to be an assistant. It's not going to be a replacement.
And that brings us to the final and honestly the most critical part of all this. Understanding it is one thing, but acting on it, that's what matters. The next few years present a huge choice for every single brand out there.
And look, we're not talking about some far-off sci-fi future. This is happening, and it's happening fast. 2026, that's the year for experimentation. By 2027, the gap between the brands that are ready and the ones that aren't is going to get massive. And by 2028, being AI ready is going to be a core business metric. The window to get ahead of this is right now.
So really, it comes down to 2 very different futures for your brand. In one, you kind of ignore the shift, and you watch your traffic and your market share just evaporate. In the other, you prepare now. You become one of the default choices in this new AI world, and you capture a huge slice of all this new revenue.
So it all really boils down to this one simple question. In a few short years, there won't be 10 pages of search results. There's just going to be the AI's top 3 recommendations, and then there's going to be everyone else. The only question left to ask is, will you be in that top 3?